Hello, I'm the Bald Book Geek again, and you've probably seen that I've had a bit of dusting of hair on my head the last few days, and it's now gone, and I feel great and clean. Anyway, I'm going to talk about a series of books that have followed me around for years, a world that I've lived in for years in many ways, and that's the Mortal Instruments. Side note, I'm not going to show you all of them, but I do love the new covers of these books. I'm also reading the Clockwork Prince. I'm also reading the Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess soon as well, which these are all rereads for me. I first read this one back in 2007 in college, and I remember loving it. And a friend recommended it to me and said, "You really need to read this." She said it's a bit like Harry Potter meets Buffy, and I actually agree there. You can definitely tell that. You can also kind of tell, especially with the first book, City of Bones, next to the others. City of Bones, in terms of writing, is the weakest, but they do get better. Her storytelling, her style evolves and changes through these books, and you can see that. The downside is you can see the fan fiction origins, and everyone knows I just don't do fan fiction. I think it's appalling. Most of it's garbage. Sorry. And yeah, I mean, I've done the reread and I still love them. I love the world she created. And having read her other books, the more recent ones, the Dark Artifacts, stuff like that, I can say she is a very formulaic writer. You know where it's going. You know what her characters are going to be. There's nothing in these books that makes you go, "Oh my god, this is completely new." It's not. She tends to do a similar thing. And I get it. Stephen King is a formulaic writer. Dan Brown is a formulaic writer. You know, you pretty much know what you're getting from the get-go. And I'm going to say this, I really do enjoy them. They are guilty pleasures. They are my teenage years into my late teens into my 20s. And I do love what she did with the whole thing. When did the last one come out? That's my big question now. And this book, oddly, has no copyright page. It's a weird one when I can say the Infernal Devices are stronger, I will say, are better written and stronger books than the Mortal Instruments. The Shadowhunters Codex is very good. The Bane Chronicles are very good as well. 2014. So that's a long time to live with a world and books in that series. They do have problems, but you can go into them. I call them brain switchy off reads. You can read them for purely what they are. You don't need to analyse them. You don't need to take them apart. They're just an enjoyable series. And that's what I love about them. They're enjoyable and they're fun. And sometimes we need that. Enjoyable, fun books without anything else. They did turn them into a film. Well, the first book into a film. Less said about the film, the better. It got the look right. It got the visuals right. But it was a messy film. And they've also done a TV show, which is Netflix worldwide, and I think free. I'm not sure what channel it's on other countries, but it's Netflix worldwide. I'm not sure about the US. Freeform, I want to say. The season 1 is a piece of garbage. There is no way around that. Season 1 is garbage. It's a mess. Season 2, on the other hand, is far better, and I did make a review of the season 1, trashing it. Season 2 is better, but they steer away from the books, and maybe for the better, because there's a lot of changes in adaptation, which I actually like. I'm glad they're brave enough to do their own thing, and season 2, the budget was better, the acting was better-ish. But you can forgive hammy acting if the special effects are good at the end of the day. But it's still a weak show next to the books, and it should have been on the CW, to be honest. It should have been done by the same people that did the Vampire Diaries or the Secret Circle. have worked better. Yeah, I always say I'd recommend the book series to anyone if you like urban fantasy, if you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you Angel, stuff like that, you'll love this. And you know what? I think, looking back, I can see they're flawed books, but I enjoy them and they're fun. And sometimes we just need to have fun when we read. As always, my links down below, they are down there. Seriously, if you look under the video when you're on YouTube, they're down there. And if you go onto my About Me page as well, other links. And my friend Steph, I'm going to give her a shout out again. Check her channel out, her link's down below. I'm the Bald Book Geek, and I will speak to you guys later. Oh, one more thing. Check out my Etsy store. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Bye, guys.